Hey YouTube. Well, it's been a while since I gave you guys a little update of my fit. I guess there isn't too much to report on it. I've just been driving around, I guess through the daily routines of life. It has about 6,000 miles on the car. It just hit 6,000 miles, and I've actually let it get a little bit dirty. Well, it doesn't really look dirty. It's just covered in pollen. Like, this is what I hate about the springtime. It makes my allergies go berserk. And you can see on the roof it's making the pollen build up on the car. I don't really want to clean it because it just gets dirty. And what in the hell is that? It looks like bird crap or something. I'm gonna have to clean that off later because that's gonna drive me nuts. But yeah, the car's been great. I got new plates on it, a new back license plate frame. Still has the rear bumper applique, and the scratch is still there on the back, but you can't even see it. It's got a couple of new battle scars on it, unfortunately. Still have my window tint on it. I mean, the car, I still love the car. It's literally my baby. Well, it's my second baby. Because the person who I'm with is my first baby. But, yeah, there was a new battle scar on it today. I actually just covered it up with touch-up paint right there. Like some rock hit it. Put a nasty little chip in the front bumper. But I guess it's better than being on the hood. Tires have about 6,000 miles worth of wear on them, and surprisingly they still look pretty good. I don't like these tires though, they're kind of noisy on the highway. I definitely would like to swap them out for something nicer. There's a little bit of brake dust on the wheels, whatnot. I kind of wish my Fit had splash guards on it, but it doesn't. I love the body side, or the what are those things called? The door edge guards. I kind of was thinking about getting body side moldings, but I changed my mind, and I still have my little VTEC stickers, which I love a lot. I did change the valve stem caps too, just something, the little Mugen cap covers, which I just like them because they're metal, as opposed to the cheap plastic ones. The interior is probably where it's starting to show a little bit of wear, and it's partially my fault. My driver's floor mat is kind of showing those little marks where your feet go. Like, you can see my foot tends to rest there for the clutch and then there for the accelerator, so that's kind of funny. I should probably get a rubber floor mat, but honestly I don't really care. Those are the factory mats and they're gonna get worn out. The leather still looks pretty good. Surprisingly, I'm getting a little bit of wrinkles here. I put leather conditioner on them like once a month at least, so I'm surprised there's a little bit of wrinkling going on there. Let me show you guys the mileage. 6,007 miles. So, I've had the car since December 3rd is when I bought it. I was putting along a lot more mileage than usual, but now I've actually moved a lot closer to my work, so my commute from work has gone from 25 miles one way to 4 miles one way. So, it's a nice little move. You can see I'm averaging 39.3 miles to the gallon thanks to spring. I love this springtime weather. It's really helping my gas mileage. And at 6,000 miles, my OLF is at 40%, so I'm assuming when I hit maybe about 9,000 is when I'll need an oil change. My sister's Civic is almost at 10,000 miles, and she just got her oil changed. The interior, I definitely noticed that it scratches pretty easily here, so I try to, and it scratches really easily there, so I try to put some the ice interior detailer or interior cleaner on it to keep it from scratching. The steering wheel, I love it still. It still looks great. The leather still feels new. It still smells like a new car in here, actually. I like that a lot. The one thing you can see there is cheap door panel material right here. It scratches pretty easily. I did notice the leather here is getting a little bit shiny, so I need to start putting some leather conditioner. I just don't know if this car was designed to have leather. I mean, I love the leather in here. Don't get me wrong. It looks a lot better than the cloth, that's for sure. So let me show you guys a little startup video. Engine's warm because I just took it on a drive. I guess I'll take it on a quick little test drive for you guys. You know what I need to get? I need to get one of those tripod cameras so I can free my hands up when I'm shifting gears. I'll eventually get that. My significant other wants to get me all that stuff because he really wants me to take my YouTube channel a lot farther. I have used the car for hauling shit. You won't. I mean, the seats fold like crazy. Actually, when I was moving out of my parents' house, it was amazing how useful and handy this car was with how much cargo space. Because my dad has a 4Runner, so literally just the two of us, the Fit and the 4Runner, we literally were able to get a shit ton of stuff moved in just practically a day, but it was just fantastic. I mean, this car is... The wind just shut the door. It wasn't a ghost, I promise. This car really is incredibly practical. Not very many door dings on the side, thankfully. Like, that's the one thing I was kind of afraid of, is the door dings on the side. I guess I'll show you guys the engine. I am thinking about adding a sunroof. It's about $900 if I want to add an aftermarket sunroof. And I just don't know if it's worth it, honestly. You guys let me know. This little engine. It's getting a little dirty. I try to keep it clean and such, but there's been 6,000 miles, it's like, it still runs like a gem. See, like, little Honda emblems, and it's ridiculous how I hate spring. This pollen is everywhere. It sucks. I mean, I was also thinking about putting in a short ram air intake on this car, but I just don't know if I want to mess with the electronics or anything. A couple things I do notice about the inside is this pillar doesn't really fit very well. It kind of bothers me, but I just try not to look at it. That's really the only thing that doesn't really fit well in here. I mean, other than that, the interior has held up really well in this car. Okay, so my car does have a limiter. I wasn't sure if it did. I don't think I've ever revved it that hard, actually, because last time I did a full tour of my car, it was still new. But I guess I'll let you guys go on a little quick drive. I'm sure you guys would be quite interested, too. God, I really do miss a sunroof. The only thing is, if I have a sunroof, where are they going to move that light? That light is, like, right there. But it'd be nice to have a sunroof in here. I was thinking about making a video on how to drive a stick, but I think I need to get a tripod first. Oh, and I did change that shifter. It's kind of like an SI style shifter. I really like that shifter a lot. And it actually, I found one that was blue with the blue stitching. Sorry, the sun's really bright, guys. I love driving this car still every day. It's a really fun car to drive. And the neighborhood that I just moved to, there's a lot of people who have a lot of little Hondas like mine. I love it. Like, look, there's a RSX Type S up ahead of me. It's got a fart can on it, though. That's nasty. Fart can on that RSX. Nasty. I really need to get a tripod, but I still love driving this car, though. It's just so much fun to drive. Put SI rims on that RSX. Fart can. Nasty. Okay, don't judge me because I usually don't beat on my car like this. Like, I have to kind of be in the mood. Usually, you can ask all my friends and especially my significant other, like, I always baby my car. But sometimes, especially on a nice day like this, it's just nice to be able to drive this car hard because he's so fun to drive. Like, I never get tired of driving this car. Like, I mean, I had my parents' TSX. Hold on. And I'm also, like, really... I don't know how I drive a stick. I think I'm getting really good at it. Like, I just love driving a stick. Every time I have even like my parents' TSX, like, I love that car, but I would love it if it was a stick. And it pisses me off that it's an automatic. Boy, do I love driving this car. Never get tired of it. So I do notice a couple things. I mean, as an owner of this car for the last 4 months, it definitely has some more road noise. I feel like the road noise has gotten louder over the past few months. I mean, it's not that, but it doesn't bother me because I don't really give a shit. I listen to my music really loud, and I have the windows down. But I guess I do notice it when I'm by myself, or when I have someone in the car and I'm trying to keep the interior quiet. Let's make a U-turn here because I don't feel like going all the way down the street over here. But I never really made a test drive video, so I thought I'd let you guys listen to all the beating on the car and whatnot. Because the engine actually does make a really nice noise. That's why I'm wondering if an intake is really necessary, because this car is already pretty fun to drive. It's like, I would like to go, but there's people turning right over here, so I don't think I should. Sorry guys, the sun is really bright. I mean, working for Ford now, I definitely still prefer Hondas over Fords. But, like, especially the Fiesta. I love my Fit over a Fiesta any day. And then I also love making U-turns on a dime in this car. You really need to get a tripod. This would be so much easier if I didn't have to hold this camera, but... You know, sometimes I kind of wish I bought a Civic Si, but I mean, I actually have a friend that has a 2011 Civic Si sedan, and I let him drive my Fit, and he was just like, you know, the way it handles, it feels like his Si, that's what he said, and he was quite surprised how peppy this car is. I mean, he's only driven Fits with an automatic, and then I was like, why don't you take my stick for a drive? And he was like, I mean, of course he didn't pass it up, but he was quite surprised. He was just like, wow, this car is really peppy. He's like, they should really make a Fit Si. It would be a really fun car. But this video is, wow, getting pretty long, because I guess I just wanted to show you guys a test drive. But, anyways, guys, I've had my Fit for about 4 months now. If you're in the market for a Fit, and if you're looking for something that has kind of that old Honda, uniqueness or something, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Is it the uniqueness? Yeah, I mean, this car has that old Honda magic that I love about it. It's fun, it's really economical, it's very trouble-free, it doesn't give me any problems, and it's very practical. Get the Fit. I recommend the Fit completely. Now, if you're looking for something that's more refined, that's a highway cruiser, don't get this car, because it's not for you. But, let me just make this turn right here. But I would recommend it with a stick, of course. But if you have to get the automatic, get the automatic. It's 5-speed with paddle shifters. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.